Hello once again, audience. Last time on Phoenix Wright, we went. That's not me. Who's that? I don't even know who that was. Probably some loser. Anyway, so I'm back again. I'm back. Yeah, I guess you could say. Okay. Anyway, for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, because the law can be fun if it's a video game. Kind of like a Tom Sawyer-esque, like, paint this fence because it's really fun. I'm like, okay, I will, but it's not actually fun. But this is actually fun. Anyway, last time we investigated some places, went to court. That could be used to describe any Ace Attorney game at any given point. But in this one, we were against Von Karma, and we had the old man come up to the stand, and he was crazy. He's voiced by Christopher Walken. Or me doing Christopher Walken, same thing. I am Christopher Walken. Anyway. So that happened, and then did someone else come up to the stage? Yeah, then Larry saved our butt. Larry Butts. They saved our butt. It's funny. Okay. Yeah, and then something happened. I don't really remember, but now we're on the third day of investigation. So let's go. Hey, Maya.
What was Mr. Edward talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never!
Nick! Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that.
Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero.
Larry, you really helped us out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But AJ ain't off the hook yet.
Oi, don't spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, I just seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick!
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two.
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
No, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment.
Edgeworth.
Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry! What's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today. That's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Jeez. I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! Give me my money back! You're such a meanie! No, but just to mention you can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, stop it! You shouldn't be allowed to relay race in the library! Come here, get back 50 cents on! Yeah, he robbed the bank the other day! Let's see, teacher. Now, Phoenix, you should know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so
sad. I couldn't stop crying. I thought everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! We don't know yet. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs!
Miles?
Oh yeah, Edgeworth being a badass in 4th grade.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. What? Why don't y'all just shut up? Larry?
This is how it all...
Larry. Here, maybe I should put my finger where he's got and see, just talk like, do the voice like that.
This is how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking up one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends.
Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry. Oh yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. I'd been there, they would have totally thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Edgeworth's goals. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my dad. A famous defense attorney.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The Tier 6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get him in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you out because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
Oh, I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go! Well, see you, Larry. Bee-bee-dee-boo. Blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we all know. Now we know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by twilight time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe Star is active today.
Oh, one more thing.
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, so no one can go in there for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand's closed too.
I guess Larry's been too busy with the tryout to show up for work.
Okay, so we need to go to the boat rental shop, definitely, because there's nowhere else we can go, because the thing is closed off.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Him? I know that clearing of the third... Oh, great. Okay. I was watching Video Games Awesome. And I've been working on my Grossberg. It's still not very good. But I think I can actually do his voice. Like, try it. At least. Okay. Let me just do a little practice. I kind of forgot that we're going to have to talk to him. Okay.
Bridgewood?
No.
Hello. What would you be doing here? What would you be doing here? What would you be doing here?
I need a sample. I need a...
Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Oh, the days of my youth, like the fruit of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg!
It is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edward's trial ends tomorrow.
That's true, yes. But from what I've seen at today's trial, Mr. Edgeworth would be fine. Should be fine, right?
I can't get the lip flap. It's such a big part of it. I can only do it whenever B words happen. You know, like Patton Oswalt with his B word fat. Okay, well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that? By that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you want to find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
That's the best I can do. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Okay. Hopefully he left the door unlocked. He did. And we know the combination to the safe, ... Nobody's home. I'm not doing that bird again. I'll do it one more time.
Hello, hello, squawk!
Hey, it's Polly! Hey, Polly!
Epic horse game.
Okay.
I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, Squawk.
I can't believe you'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, Squawk.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Oh. But hey,
He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in here.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
a letter? Oh, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now's your time to get your revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Hell yeah. Let's talk to the bird, just in case.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me. I think that's all we need here is that letter. That's a letter. We have the letter. Now let us move. We must move to a place where something will happen, no doubt. I don't know where that is exactly. Criminal Affairs Department, I don't know. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. You shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Whoa. Hey there, guys. If you like this video and you'd like to let me know, there should be a button down there that says like. Go ahead and give that a little click for me. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, then there should be a button down there that says subscribe. Go ahead and give that a little click too if you want. Well, that's about all I got to say. So, see ya.